Let's just have a look on here. Check what's going on. Okay, that's the last video. Yeah, so let's just check the audio here. You won't break my soul. 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 Cool. Okay, so that should be working now, hopefully. So cool. So this is what we've got. So just I'll start again. So I'm going to play with this Beyoncé Acapella from Break My Soul today, and I'm going to test out the live stream. That's kind of why I'm doing it. It's interesting. I think that you can now download an Acapella on that single, the last two Beyoncé singles, and I think it's because there's so many high quality stem extraction softwares available now that artists are thinking, well, I may as well give away the high quality Acapella rather than just have people rip it, which isn't going to be perfect quality. So it's quite fun for me to use that to come up with a track idea. I can always take the vocals off and send it out to a singer later down the line, or keep them on, just have it as a bootleg. But yeah, you know, it's just quite good to have a high quality Acapella to work with. So it's cool. So what I've got here is some flute samples from, I've got libraries of flutes that I've recorded with people on for different tracks, and I just repurpose them, just get them in the right key and just try and find little hooks. So I'll give you a blast. I've got a list of basic beat to compose on, slowed down to 90. Then I've got some Beyoncé vocal chops and some flute chops. I'll give you the 3 sections I'm going to work with. You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody, 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 everybody. Motivation. Found me a new foundation, yeah. She got my new salvation. And I'ma build my own foundation, yeah. Now, baby, we go round in circles, searching for love. We go up and down, lost and found, searching for love. Looking for something that lives inside me. For something that lives inside. We go round in circles. You won't break. Cool. So there's the 3 lots of vocals and 3 different flute chops to work with. So I'm going to jump across to the keys. I was contemplating starting with the guitar. Not ready for that. Contemplating starting with the guitar, but I'm a better keys player for the moment than I am a guitarist. So I'm not as confident kind of starting the basic harmony on guitar, whereas I'm a bit more confident on the keys. So I'm going to start as I would do normally on the keys. So I'm just going to have a jam, basically. So let's have a little play with that first idea. So the track is in G sharp minor. Yeah, I like that part, so I'm going to put that in. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. Okay, so let me just see if I can use one of those. I think those last two were okay. So I just missed those bass notes there. Cool. Okay. I like the sound. I'll see how I get on today. I might not have time to do all three sections. I might just do one section. I'll see how I go. Live bass or synth bass? Let's try some synth bass. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do something which follows the keys like that. So let's see how that sounds.
So
Okay, that was cool, but it's going to need a bit of editing, I think. Rather than just keep on playing it over and over again. Wonder what it's like if I don't want to lose those brink little ghost note bits, but if I do 30-second notes, it just quantize a bit. Cool. Now, something I like to do here is just test what that's like playing. Sorry about that. I think I've got some shortcuts set up, which means it's moving around the camera. Anyway, so yeah, I test the bass line because sometimes it can just sound too fast and a bit stupid. Cool. Don't think that sounds too stupid. It's a good idea to compose with an a cappella sometimes, especially if you want to do a track with eventually it's going to have vocals, even if it's not the vocals you're going to end up with, because otherwise you produce this away all the space, you know. So if you have an a cappella in there, it's like you have to leave space for a vocal because there's a vocal constantly playing. So it's quite a good thing to do, actually, just generally. Okay, cool. So let's just chuck down some guitar ideas. I'm going to put in this little chime sample, which I like to use a lot. Okay.
So
So I think there's actually not that much space in this because of the vocal and the flute. So I'm going to try that, playing along with the flute. And then maybe I can mute the flute and just have the guitar playing so they kind of call and response. So I'll try that out. Just realised my shirt's been unbuttoned the whole time. Don't know how that's been possible. Anyway, cool. So I think some of those last ones were okay. I want to get some some muted guitar, maybe some wah. Let's try out a bit of wah. Gives a nice kind of feel when you get the wah in there. So I've got an expression pedal down here, so I can use that to control the wah. Let me see if it's set up. Yeah, it is. Let's give this a go. Yeah, I feel like that adds a little bit of colour, so I'm just going to put it on that first downbeat. Yeah, just that first one, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to put in that little muted, palm muted part. But okay, it wasn't perfect, but probably good enough. I think there might be a wrong note somewhere in one of the other guitar parts, but well, let's just work this for now. I might just get rid of one of those parts there. Oh yeah, this happens sometimes.
You won't break my soul. You won't
a bit clunky, that little bit there. So also leave space for something else to play if it's not really doing anything.
You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul.
Okay, I'm going to try a bit of piano. I just can't get past the octave piano. I just love it. So let's try some of that out.
You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody, everybody, everybody. You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody, everybody, everybody. You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody,
Yeah, I quite like that. So let's put something in like that. Yeah, so I'm going to put something in like that. Let's do it.
You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody, everybody, everybody. You won't break my soul.
Okay, there's a little bit of a mistake there, but
You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody, 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 everybody. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul.
so piano, I always want to make sure it's a bit behind the beat, 'cause otherwise when I sample it and chop it up and put it in stride to sample and sidechain it, it just gets very kind of, it doesn't sound very pleasant. So I've done that there. So I'm going to try something now. It's the first time I've ever tried this. Let's see if we can get it going. So I got sent a Glockenspiel. Because I keep on using Glockenspiel parts, and it's like, why don't I just get the real thing and try it out? So let's see if I can get something going on this with the Glockenspiel.
You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody, 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 everybody. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul.
Okay, so I'm going to try recording this. So I'm going to have to mute the mic. Not speaking to it. Yeah, so hopefully I'll be picking up the Glockenspiel. Let's give it a go.
You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody, everybody. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul.
Okay, so I have officially recorded a Glockenspiel. Let's see what it sounds like. Probably not as good as the plugin, but hey, it was fun. So I don't want to do that. I hope this stream is working. Put device. Let's put that back to the UA card. Come on, don't do this to me.
You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody.
Yeah, I like it. It's that time, but
Everybody. You won't break my soul.
I think I quite like that first one.
You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody.
Let's just try quantizing this. I find that just trying to work on timing and stuff and just applying it to different things, like this is a beta, guitar keys. Yeah, it's quite good just to approach it from different angles.
You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break
Okay.
my soul.
have a look at some strings.
You won't break my soul. I'm telling everybody,
Just need to fix the timing of that Glockenspiel a bit more. Doesn't sound so bad there. Weird, it sounded really out of time a minute ago, but okay. So strings, I'm not really feeling that sound. I want a tremolo kind of part. So let's come to here. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, I think just a simple, those just two notes is what's working best. So I'm going to try one last sound for this little group, which is going to be a vocal. This is pretty full, this this sample, but you need to have quite a lot going on, I find, to make it interesting when you chop it up. So I'll carry on.
You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody, 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 everybody. You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody,
So I'm just going to put that in. There's some clashing things going on here, which I'm going to sort out in a minute, but I'm just going to put in that simple part at the end. Okay. So let's just get this sorted here. Okay, I'm going to mute the drums and I'm going to mute the vocal, and just there's some stuff, there's too many things playing on top of each other, I think, so let me just clean it up a little bit. Okay, so maybe the guitars need to take turns. Yeah, so like that. I just don't, it's not really played right, but let's just get rid of it for now. I seem to have done that with the panning. So let's just undo that. Volume. This is like the divergent and convergent. So I've done the divergent, now it's the convergent time. Okay, let's try that in a context. Okay, I like that little brass part there, crescendo part. So let's put that in. No, not like that. Yep. I just put a little bit of effects on the flute just to bed it in a little bit. Cool. Okay, let's try again with the vocal.
You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody, 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 everybody. You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody.
Okay, I just took out the bottom part of the electric piano because sometimes I find, especially with the bass is playing the same thing, you don't really need both. I'm just wondering about the flute and the piano and the Glockenspiel, whether there's too much playing. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Too much playing in the same range at the end. So let me just try that out. I think it's all right.
You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody, 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 everybody. You won't break my soul.
So maybe that guitar at the end is not necessary. Let's try it one more time.
You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't.
Right, where's that to the wah? There it is.
You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody, 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 everybody.
Yeah, it's not really doing anything. So I'll leave some space for some other stuff. Okay, cool. So let's mute the vocal, and let's just resample this, and we'll see where we're at. Probably makes sense to take off the limiter, so we're not going through that twice. I just want to say hi, Chris. I didn't see you'd left a comment there. How you doing, mate? You good? Chris let me this bass here in the background. Yeah. Chris, a guy who lives in Brisbane. We've done loads of sessions. We've got a really cool track working on at the moment, which is going to be hopefully finishing soon. Okay, cool. So let's just chuck this into Serato sample. Okay. And let's just put in a single note. So what I'd like to do now is just close this off, take that out, and then switch on the group, and that needs to be here. So now we're up to 115. Yeah, something weird going on with the timing here. So sometimes you have to analyze the grid. Don't know why it thinks that its original tempo is that. So let's just reset that. Set grid start, save. That's better. Okay, cool. So let's get some action going with tempo, which is a really cool plugin for drums. Try and get a preset going here. Let's get the Glockenspiel out of the way. The Glock. So I'm just looking for a kind of cool preset sound to use. Wow. Not too bad. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, I like that as a kick pattern. Okay. So I may change the timing of this later, but I'm going to hard quantize this just for now. And I'm also going to very brutally set all the velocities the same, because the kick is kind of the pulse of the track. And I'm also going to move this across. Well, actually what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to copy this instrument over to my other two slots. Paste and paste. I'm going to be so happy if this live stream actually works, because I'm doing this and I have no idea if it's actually working. It might just be going like it's done every other time I've done it. But if I can nail this, it'd be really cool, really handy. Okay, so I'm going to change the kick sound. It's funny, it's like I just end up using the same kick. Let's try that one. Okay, let's get some side chain going on. quantized somehow. Maybe it's too quantized. Okay, so I'm going to come back to the groove of that later. I want to get the other sounds in there first. I also want to roll off some of the tops of the kick. I want to try and use a different kick sample because I end up using B23 kick over and over again. Guess if it ain't break, but nice. I need to get that groove right. Needs to get the bounce, you know. Needs the bounce in there. Let's try and change the velocities a little bit. Yeah, it's making my head nod just with that. So let's leave it like that for now. Can I go with that snare to start with? I might change it a bit later. Once again, it's just hammer the velocities. I might take that one out. In fact, I'm just going to hard quantize this. And try and find the right place for it. Yeah, let's try something like that with the hats. Let me just actually remember what I'm doing here. It's not very interesting looking at it like that, so let's put it onto this screen here. Let's move that teacup. Okay, let's do it like that. Quantize this slightly. Yeah, the snare's a little bit too much. I could try putting it a bit later as well. Wow, what's Beyoncé saying?
You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody, 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 everybody. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul.
That's weird. Okay. So I'm just trying to copy across the side chain.
You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody, 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 everybody. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't
I don't like the kick.
You won't break my
Okay, yeah, I think it's kind of working. Let me just copy this down. I'll try something a bit different here. So I always do that with the full sample, just to rather than starting to chop things up. But let's just select all and delete and see what we get going with using the slicer. Don't mind that. Let's try putting that in. Yeah, I quite like that.
Searching for, we gon' searching for love, searching for love, searching for love, searching for love.
Okay, I just want to find a little little vocal snippet from that first section just to chuck in there. Yeah, like that. Everybody.
Everybody.
Okay. I'm not sure that's the right placement, but I've got quite a lot of latency here. I don't want to play with that because I don't want to mess up the stream. So, but yeah, it's a bit hard. Come on, you better than that, Beyonce. Okay. It wasn't Beyonce's fault, really, was it? Yeah, it kind of works. Let's just try another little variation of this. Ooh. Oh. That's pretty cool. Ah, okay. Could just be a little B section, no idea. Oh, yeah, I like that. Everybody. full Beyonce.
You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody, everybody, everybody,
Yeah, I like that. That's cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish there pretty much because that sounds kind of exciting to work with. And I can't be bothered. Well, not I can't be bothered, but I've kind of to do another 2 sections maybe is a little bit ambitious right now. So maybe I'll do that if this live stream works. If I can finally get this live stream actually working, maybe I will do that next time. Let's just put some noise in. I've also got some loops here which I just try and mix in really quietly just to give a little bit of old school kind of flavour. Mostly this tambourine loop I like to use. I think there's an option to where is it? Because this noise plays all the time. I thought there was an option to mute it. Mono noise only. I could have sworn there was an option to only have the noise playing. Don't know. Can't see where it is if there is one. It's not going to be in there. All right. Not going to waste time worrying about that. If anyone knows, let me know. Don't know what that's doing there.
You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. I'm telling everybody, 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 everybody. You won't break my soul.
I'm just going to try and fix the timing of this. Everything's kind of pushed a little bit back generally, and this seems to be a bit too far forward, so. Something I want to check as well is that some of these drum sounds have noise parts. Maybe these ones don't. And sometimes you can just get complete noise overload. Okay, cool. So they don't. Yeah, that's got a groove that I like. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed that. Pure I really hope this worked. I really, really hope it worked. If it does, it's going to be great because I can use this content. It's just good for me just to chop stuff up and put it on social media. So, I mean, just having a jam, having some fun and making a track or track idea, in the morning means that I basically can take care of the social media little shorts and stuff like that. Whereas just to trying to think of things to do all the time is just absolutely painful. So, hopefully this works. Well, I'll see with the recording. I hope you enjoyed watching me messing with this Beyoncé thing. And as I said, I've got 2 more sections to work on as well. So there's probably enough for a track idea right there, actually. But it could be fun to try another 2 sections. Maybe have 3 Beyoncé bootlegs. We'll see what happens. All right. Have a good week, everyone. Hopefully I'll be back